Good morning, Warren Peacock here. The Australian dollar is still weak. You can see that trend has continued from last week, so it's holding on a score of 1. The euro has gained quite a bit of ground. It's now on a score of 10 from 3 last week, so up 7 points overall, mainly on the two smaller time frames. The daily hasn't changed yet. Two options here: either the daily trends are going to change to up on the euro, or we're going to see some shorts coming through on the shorter time frames. The US dollar has lost quite a bit of ground, 6 points down today over last week, Thursday. So on a score of 10, this could be some of the seasonal weakness coming through on the US dollar. We'll have to see over the next few weeks how that pans out. So we could either see a trend change on the dailies, or we're going to see some US dollar longs come through on the smaller time frames. If we're going to have a look at the charts, we can see the Aussie dollar CAD coming through weakest. This is not a trending chart. Not really interested in it, but the Aussie dollar to the CAD is trending down on the daily, and that would be strongest to weakest. The Australian dollar Swiss franc, the Swiss franc sharing Canadian dollar strength. We can see here the trend is turned down again. We have had a little bounce now on the RBA announcement this morning. Uh, yeah, they're pushing further Australian dollar weakness, but the market's bought the Aussie dollar. It's probably a bit of a reaction. We'll have to see how it pans out. The trend is still king, and the Swiss franc, one of the stronger currencies against the Australian dollar, is the weakest. So that trend's still down. The Euro US dollar daily, yeah, this has been on the radar for a very long time. It looks to be forming another double top, a little bit of a dark cloud cover candle going on over there. We'll have to see how this follows through. Obviously, if we put a fib on here, if it does break the high, we can see it going to one of those upper levels, so 161 or 261 extension. If you want a bit of a longer term one, we just put it in like that. And if it does break, there's a little bit of a cluster up at 119. So we'll have to see what happens here. The probability is for further euro weakness, but with seasonal dollar weakness coming through, we could see a bit of a bounce in the euro. It probably needs it just to relieve some of the pressure. The smaller time frame on the Aussie dollar Swiss franc, we can see that spike coming through after the RBA announcements this morning. The trend is still strongly down on the 4 hourly chart, so I'd be looking for shorts over longs at this point. The Euro Australian dollar, uh, Euro strengthening quite dramatically over the last few days. The Australian dollar still continuing weak, so this trend is still up. I'd be looking for longs over shorts. The Australian dollar to the CAD on the hourly chart, we can see again that reaction high. It's probably similar to the spike over here, maybe a little bit of that move there. It does look like a spike rather than a trend change probability. This particular chart, I'd rather be looking for shorts, although the short-term trend is rather mature. We can zoom out a little bit, and we can see it has broken that support level, so that consolidation appears to be broken. Should the hourly close above there for a couple of bars, let's say for the day actually today, then this might be considered a false break. We'll have to see how that pans out by tomorrow. Thank you very much, and I shall chat again.